Only an hour to go. Ladies and gents, NTV here with another vlog. So, E3's been going on. That's the thing. I haven't been paying attention to any of the other conferences that's been going on. I'm only really interested in Nintendo's. But last night, Sony did a really good job from what I've heard. Because if you're on the internet, you pretty much know what's going on in E3. I was on Twitter for most of Sony's conference, and wow, they did a lot. I mean, first off, they revealed The Last Guardian, which is the game that Team Ico has been working on for quite some time. And then, that's one of the most notable things to me from Sony's conference. Then there's a Final Fantasy VII remake, which, even though I haven't played, I know how important that is, because Final Fantasy VII is one of the most popular games of all time. And then the third most notable thing about Sony's conference is they announced the Kickstarter for Shenmue 3. Is that how you pronounce it? Shenmue? Shenmue? I don't know. I don't know why there's 4 points. But yeah. And when they announced the Kickstarter for that, almost immediately Kickstarter went down. So that's how I knew that was important. Yeah, so giving mad props to Sony for that, because honestly, Nintendo's gonna have to do a lot if they want to have a conference or digital event that's as good as Sony's conference, because Sony did a really good job from what I've been hearing. But yeah, Nintendo's E3 2015 digital event is in an hour, and I'm going to be talking about that. I'm not going to be filming my live reactions because I don't know. I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna watch the event and then wait for the things and make a bulleted list like I did last year of things that happened during E3. So that's the thing to look forward to. I'm really excited. Hopefully we can see some really good things, because I'm not sure, because we already got the Smash leaks for Roy and Ryu, and that also got announced the day after they were leaked. So, I have no idea what Nintendo could show off. But, here's hoping. Okay, so Nintendo just had their digital event. They're doing Nintendo Treehouse stuff, but I'm not really interested in that, because I'm not. I'm just really interested in the digital event. And I made a list of things that they showed off, so let's get talking about it. Okay, so first off, they had some kind of weird puppet intro. And honestly, I thought it was terrifying. But that's probably because puppets are scary to me. But whatever. I blame Goosebumps for that. And then the very first game they ended up showing was Star Fox Zero, which is the new Star Fox game for the Wii U. It looks pretty cool, even though I've never played a Star Fox game. Uses gyro controls with the gamepad. Wii gamepad, it's a little bit dusty, because I hardly use it. But yeah. Star Fox looks cool, and you can transform some of the vehicles or something with the gamepad. I know the gamepad you can see in first person, and on the TV screen you can see in third person, so that's pretty interesting. And then they talked about the NX, which is their new console thingy thing. I have no idea, but they mentioned it, but they're going to talk more about it next year, so yeah. I was kind of hoping to hear more about it, but whatever. Yeah, they talked about Skylander stuff, and now they have a new Skylanders figure with Donkey Kong and Bowser, which also work as amiibo, which I thought was pretty interesting, at least, just mixing the two up, because I know Skylanders is actually pretty big with little kids and whatnot, because one of my cousins has Skylanders things and is very into it, but yeah. And then the next thing that they revealed, which I was pretty excited about, is The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, which is a new 3DS game. It's a multiplayer co-op game, kind of like the Four Swords games, but more focused on co-op. And there's a little totem mechanic where you can have one Link stand on top of the other, and then another stand on top of that, up to 3 Links. I think it's a 3-player co-op game, and there's a single-player mode, of course, but yeah. The totem mechanic lets you use 3 Links to stand on top of each other and do things, I guess. And it is multiplayer, but it also has online capabilities, so you can play with people online, which is pretty neat. And also, there's various outfits in the game, and like the game is going to be focusing on that to some extent. And one thing they showed off was Link dressing up as Zelda, which is interesting, I guess. But yeah, there's also like some kind of samurai outfit, so that's pretty cool. I'm liking Triforce Heroes. I don't know if they announced a release date for it yet, because I was kind of also live tweeting at the same time and couldn't pay full attention to that. But whatever. And you know how Hyrule Warriors was leaked for the 3DS? Well, they talked about it here. It's called Hyrule Warriors Legends. It includes all the DLC characters that were released up to this point, and all, of course, Tetra and the King of Red Lions are going to be in it. And it's going to be released the first quarter of next year, so yay. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, but it looks pretty neat. I don't know if the 3DS can handle it, but who knows. Also, remixed Wind Waker music, so that's always a plus in my book. Next up is something that Matt is going to be excited about, because he likes the Metroid games, and they just showed off Metroid Prime Federation Force, which is going to be available 2016 on the 3DS. So, yeah. They showed off some things. I think there's... To be honest, I wasn't paying that much attention with Metroid Prime Federation Force. But I know once the trailer is up on Nintendo's YouTube channel, I'll take a look at that. And I know Matt will, because he's a big fan of the Metroid games. So yeah. But it does look pretty nice. Then they showed off Fire Emblem Fates, which... I don't know if there was a release date for that, but that's the new Fire Emblem game that's going to be on the 3DS, where you can choose which side you want to be on or whatever. Still need to finish Awakening, but okay. Then they showed off some footage for Shin Megami Tensei and the Fire Emblem crossover. So yeah, that's available in 2016, I know that. And the thing that got me hyped the most, because I'm really excited, Xenoblade Chronicles X, because that's a thing, I'm excited! It's going to be available December 4th, 2015 in North America. Awesome. Very awesome. Very, very awesome. I'm excited. Very excited. Very excited! They showed off gameplay of that. They showed off some, I guess, trailer stuff. But Xenoblade Chronicles X is the thing that I enjoyed the most out of this digital event. So, there's that. And then, the next thing they showed off was Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. And it has amiibo card functionality, because there's going to be amiibo cards now. They also showed off some other things with the game, I think. Yeah. I don't know, amiibo card functionality is a thing. And then they showed off a new game for the Wii U called, I think it's Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. It's Animal Crossing with Mario Party stuff. And there's going to be amiibo for that. There's an Isabelle amiibo, which I guess is pretty cool, I guess. And then next up, they showed some footage for Yoshi's Woolly World, or Yoshi Woolly World, I don't really know. But looks really cool. I like the whole yarn aesthetic that the game has going for it. And they just talked about inspirations for the game and whatnot, but interesting. Interesting. I haven't played any of the Yoshi games, but if you have, then cool. I know Robert's excited for that. Then they showed off some stuff for this game called Yokai Watch. I don't know. Some monster catching game thing. I know it's popular in Japan, but I don't know if I'm going to be interested in that. And then another thing that I'm also really excited for is a crossover between the Paper Mario and the Mario & Luigi games. It's going to be on the 3DS. It's called Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. It looked really cool, but hopefully they make the Paper Mario side of it more like a traditional Paper Mario game, because I know Super Paper Mario and Sticker Star weren't well received compared to the first two Paper Mario games. So yeah, but it does look really cool. The game does have a lot of potential. Next up, they showed off Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, and there you can use the super giant mushroom thingy in that game, which I don't know how that's going to work, but it's going to work somehow. And the last thing they showed off in terms of games was just Super Mario Maker, and you can use Amiibo with it and have Mario transform into the various characters, like Link, Wii Fit Trainer, maybe Shulk. That would be cool. That'd be very cool. And yeah, he transforms with the new Mystery Mushroom. And they also showed off a new Pixel Mario Amiibo. Okay then. And that's all they showed off for games, but they did end off with a thing for Mario's 30th anniversary. They're encouraging you to make your own fan videos and submit them to Nintendo or whatnot, which I thought was pretty neat, but not that interested. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Nintendo's digital event. Not the best. I think last year's was better in my opinion, and this year, Sony definitely did the best out of all of the conferences so far, because I think there's still more going on. But Nintendo definitely did better than Microsoft, at least. But Nintendo did do good. I was hoping to see some stuff on the new Legend of Zelda game for the Wii U, but oh well. They really showed off things that are going to be released like in the more recent future, so I don't know what that says about The Legend of Zelda on the Wii U. But I am pretty excited, and I'm actually happy that Xenoblade Chronicles X now has an official release date. So, yay. I'm very happy for that. And the other stuff they showed off was pretty interesting, and I am very interested in Mario & Luigi Paper Jam and Triforce Heroes. Other than that, maybe Fire Emblem Fates. Maybe. But that's going to be it for this vlog. Just went over Nintendo's participation in E3 this year. I mean, I did that last year and the year before, but yeah. I know Jamie's really excited for Mario & Luigi Paper Jam because he's a big fan of both series. So, there's that. And Matt, like I said, is going to be excited for Metroid Prime Federation Force, and that gives him incentive to get a 3DS, I guess. There was no Pokemon stuff. I was kind of expecting Super Mystery Dungeon stuff, but oh well. That's fine by me, because we already got some information for that, and it's too soon for a new main series Pokemon game, so kind of glad there wasn't any Pokemon stuff, but I'm also surprised because Pokemon is one of Nintendo's main franchises, but oh well. Also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a headset, I was planning on listening to the stream on my laptop, but I just watched it on Nintendo's YouTube channel with my Wii U. So that's a thing. But I'll end it off here, and yeah. Still no Mother 3 announcement. I was also hoping for a Mother 3 announcement, I'm not gonna lie. But, oh well. I'll just end it off here, so later.